Today on the menu is this whimsical appetizer using wild-caught Alaskan salmon, cured with garden herbs, in between a black pepper tuile and a little bit of creme fraiche and chives to finish. So let's get into it. I'm gonna get my tattered French laundry book out of the way because this is really where this recipe is coming from. Big shout out to TK for Thomas Keller and just kind of everything he represents in the culinary industry. Really great book to start pulling recipes from and just getting a lot of, old-fashioned ideas that have a lot of pizzazz in their era. Really good salmon cornets recipe in this, and it's just kind of the start of a lot of the passion behind culinary for me is this book. So let me get my little grinder, and I'm gonna peel this just with a simple little potato peeler just to get the zest off. And it's gonna go straight inside. You can do olive oil, but I like flavorless oil. Let's get a little oil to start. You just wanna give it a really good smash. Right away, I mean, this is lemon oil almost instantly, but the longer you let this sit, the better, because it's just gonna really permeate those oils in the zest into the oil. Ooh, man, it smells so good. Set that aside, and then I'm gonna make the tuiles. All right, for the tuile, this black pepper tuile, first up, I'm gonna be doing butter, melted butter, but try not to make it too hot. You want this just to be melted and then slightly cool down, almost room temperature. Egg whites, actually a little bit of salt too. Give this a whisk until the sugar dissolves. That's good. You don't want to whisk it too much because you don't want to bring too much air to this. Add in your flour. Rest of that flour. Beautiful. All right, you're gonna set this in the fridge for at least 10 minutes, just so it ever so slightly thickens up and it's a little bit easier to work with as you spread it onto your baking tray. So in the fridge, 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so tuile batter has stiffened up ever so slightly, and I'm gonna spread as even a layer of this tuile batter onto this silpat as I can. Now, ideally you can have a stencil, which is like a cutout that's gonna really lay down a super even layer of the batter for you, and you could peel it back and it'll give you these really even circles. But since I don't have that, I'm gonna be smearing a really thin layer, and then I'm gonna cut it out and hope it all works out. So let me do my batter and kind of get a sense of the thickness, straight up and down, because we want kind of this big rectangle. So, and then I have these little black pepper crumbles. I'm gonna sprinkle just ever so slightly around. Now this is gonna go into an oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 400 until they're nice and golden brown. All right, let's take that off. Cut. I'm gonna bake a little bit longer so they get more color, but that is really pretty. And that is the even color you're looking for, just like that. Ooh, that's toasty. So I actually cured this piece of coho salmon from Copper River Seafood about, well, I don't know, maybe 36 hours ago. And this is just equal parts salt, sugar, and then there's fennel tops, chervil, basil, black pepper, and a little bit of lemon zest. And I cured this again for about 36 hours. Here I'm just gonna wipe off the herb mix and then give it a good chop. I'm just gonna kind of peel back all the herbs. I'm gonna slice this actually right down the middle. Take the skin bit off. Perfect, got most of the bloodline off by getting rid of the skin. I'm gonna mince it up too much because I wanna keep some of the shape. And I'm just gonna pass my knife like 1, 2, and that's about it. Just like that. I'm gonna put this into a bowl that's chilled on some ice. It's always good peace of mind to be working with even semi-raw products, since this is cured, in a cold environment, just kind of keeping everything on a chill as best you can, just so you're ahead of that process of bacteria growth. Like I said, good peace of mind if you know you're working with cold product of this nature. Now I'm gonna put some of that lemon oil that I made earlier inside this, maybe 2 drizzles worth, a little bit of salt, and just a little bit of black pepper. You could use white pepper too if you want. All right, that's done. Yeah, slice up some chives for a little garnish, really fine, to sort of match the delicacy or the delicateness of the salmon in this little dish that I'm putting together. All right, so I think we have everything ready to go to plate this up, or just to assemble it. So I got my little Tuile bottom and top. In this little piping bag, I have some whipped creme fraiche. You can do sour cream. They're very, very similar products. And I'm just gonna pipe on the bottom a ring of it right around. It's gonna sort of cradle the tartare. Kind of want this just right in the middle, pushing up against the edge. You don't want to overfill this. All right, give that a good push, and you're gonna top it. Sort of my favorite part is on the very edges. You're just gonna do a little chive action. Really amp up that savory flavor. I mean, that is gorgeous. And that is it. Cured, creamy salmon tartare with lemon oil, chives, and black pepper tuile. All right, time to test this out. These turned out absolutely gorgeous. Time to give them a go. Oh man. If I had this at an event, like a wedding or a business event, this would be rave reviews. Perfect balance, sweet, salty, savory. You got a little bit of that zesty flair from the lemon. You could even put some lemon juice in this if you want. Killer recipe, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy what I do here. I'll have the ingredients down in my D box, so check those out. And I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, folks. Ridiculous.